Hi, I'm Ron with Photo Expressions Florida, and I'm here today to talk to you a little bit about camera choices. I get a lot of emails and a lot of calls from people and say, I'm getting ready to buy a camera, but I have no idea what to buy. And I usually say, well, have you done any reading or have you asked any questions from anybody? And most of the time they say no. You have the big four out there, which of course is Canon, Nikon, Pentax, and Sony. And the two, we call the two big ones, which is Canon and Nikon. But honestly, all the cameras operate reasonably the same. The quality is going to be about the same. The way they work is going to be about the same. There's always a little bit of differences in how they operate, but they're all fairly easy to do now. Digital has just made things super easy for you, okay? One of the things that I feel is important is exactly how that camera feels in your hand. You need to go into a store and look up the cameras, have an idea of how much money you want to spend, and get into that group of cameras that fit and put them all in your hand. Take your time. Put them in your hand, have a lens on it, zoom that lens in and out, see how that feels to you. Take the lens on and off. Actually do that. Have the retail person or whoever's there to show you how to take the lens on and off. And you do it, because you're the one that's buying the camera. Take a couple photos. See what you think. Try another one. Don't just settle for putting one in your hand and trying it. I had a guy the other day tell me, I asked him why he had that particular camera, and he said, I just like the way the shutter sounds when it clicks. So there's a million reasons that we buy cameras of a specific kind. What I use, you may not like at all, okay? But it fits me and it fits what I'm trying to do. So that's why I purchased those. Yes, I change about every 2 to 4 years. I upgrade. Whenever they come out with a feature that I figure I can't live without, then I'll make that trade. But generally, a camera is going to last you a number of years. It's not something that you have to buy every new year unless you're this techie that just you can't live without that new thing. So once you buy a camera, it's probably going to last you a lot of years. Now, as you get better and as you improve your photography, yes, there's going to be other features that you may want in a camera. And that's the decision you just have to make. And as you go to resell that camera, you're probably going to get somewhere around 50 to 60% of what you originally paid for it. So that kind of give you an idea. But if you ask 20 people, what camera should I buy? They're going to tell you what camera they have, okay? That's just the way nature is, because they bought it because they like it, and that's the reason you should buy it. So I suggest to you to read some magazine articles, get you a couple photo magazines. There's always some really good articles in there about the cameras that are out there. You can always go online and go under cameras /reviews, and you can find out a world of information. Check out the ones that are in your price category and see what they have to offer. Now, you're going to hear a lot of things that you don't understand. Make notes of those, because those are things you want to ask when you go in to look to buy the camera. It gives you questions, so you don't have to just walk in and say, I don't know anything about a camera. You'll have those questions in your mind that you can ask. But as I say, when you do go in, hold those cameras in your hand. Don't be afraid to touch them. You're not going to hurt them. Put them in your hand, see how they feel to you. That's very important. And then take a couple photos with them. They have memory cards they can put in there, and they'll let you take a couple photos. Not a big deal. In my opinion, it's what feels good to you, and that's what you need to buy. So do a little research, do a little studying before you go in to make that purchase. Make sure it's something that you can live with for a short while. And you're going to improve watching our videos. Hopefully we're going to make you a better photographer, and somewhere down the road you might want to step up, buy even a better one. Thank you for watching.